Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high and she loved to explore wild and faraway places. She would even go as far back as the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy. Until one day, she discovered a worry. Now, it wasn't a very big worry. In fact, Ruby hardly noticed it at first, but then the worry started to grow, and each day it would get bigger and bigger. And the worry wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was there at nighttime when she would brush her teeth. The funny thing about the worry is that no one else could notice it, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. And she tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. And the worry was the only thing she could think about. And she wondered if it would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Now, Ruby was doing the worst thing you could do when you have a worry. She was worrying about it. And now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit on the kitchen table at tea time. It filled the whole back of the school bus, and it took up a whole row in the cinema. And this was the only thing that Ruby can think about. And she wondered if she would ever be happy again. And then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby saw a little boy sat alone at the park, and he looked the way that she felt, sad. And then she saw something next to him, something hovering. And could it be a worry? It was! And then Ruby realized she wasn't the only one with a worry. Other people have them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind. And as he was telling her, the strangest thing began to happen. The worry began to shrink. And Ruby did the best thing you can do when you have a worry. She talked about it. And as the words came tumbling out, the worry began to shrink until you couldn't see it much. And soon the boy and Ruby's worries were gone. And Ruby finally felt like herself again. And that's not to say she never got a worry again, because everyone gets them from time to time. But now she knew how to deal with it, and the worry never stuck around for long.